Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Strat-o-matic Baseball PC 2022 version. Game 7, one and done. It comes down to this. The 2021 New York Mets go back to St. Louis after Jacob deGrom in Game 6 pitched beast mode. 10 innings for the win. Unbelievable. Beating Nelson Briles. 3 games apiece, one and done in St. Louis against the 68 Cardinals. The Cardinals send Bob Gibson to the hill. The Mets, we decided, as I manage the Mets, we're going to go with Aaron Loup, 6-0.95 ERA. He did pitch out of the pen, not successfully in this series, but we're going to go with Loup. Again, all hands on deck, even deGrom, for an inning at the end of the game or in a big situation. Game 7, up next on the channel. Let's play ball. Happy Easter, happy Passover, if you celebrate those holidays. Hope all is well. Philip Reynolds has joined us here in St. Louis. For the visiting New York Mets, leading off, playing center field, Brandon Nimmo. Batting second at shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Pete Alonso plays first, bats third. The cleanup hitter, right fielder Michael Conforto. Batting fifth at second base, Javier Baez. In left field, batting sixth, Dominic Smith. He had that huge home run in Game 6. Manning the hot corner, batting seventh, Jonathan Villar. Doing the catching, batting eighth, James McCann. Batting ninth, as we stated, Aaron Loup. On the mound in Game 7, it's a third game he will pitch in, Bob Gibson. Gibson in 1968, 22-9. How he lost 9 games with a 1.12 ERA is beyond me. Tim McCarver behind the plate. The baby bull Orlando Cepeda at first. Julian Javier at second. On the left side of the infield, the shortstop is Dahl Maxfield. The third baseman, Mike Shannon. Lou Brock in left. Kurt Flood in center. Roger Maris in right. Brandon Nimmo to lead things off for the Metropolitans. Nimmo, left-handed stick. McCarver sets the target. Game 7 on the way. One and done. It comes down to this in St. Louis. The pitch from Bob Gibson to Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. Gibson starts off Game 7 in style. 1 up, 1 down via the K. Francisco Lindor, switch hitter batting lefty, the shortstop for the Mets. Gibson peers in at McCarver. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. The pitch to Lindor. Lindor will make contact, sends it out to Flood in center. Center moving in to his right. 2 down. Base is empty for the dangerous Pete Alonso. Alonso's been very clutch in this series. Right-handed power stick, first baseman. Gibson looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He rocks and deals to Pete Alonso. Fastball. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3 go the Metropolitans. Gibby strikes out 2. Bottom of the first, no score here in St. Louis. Winner take all, Game 7. Series tied at 3. Your starting lineup for the hometown St. Louis Cardinals. Lou Brock leads off, left field. Julian Javier bats second, plays second. Curt Flood bats third in center. The baby bull, Orlando Cepeda, the cleanup hitter, first base. Doing the catching, batting fifth, Tim McCarver. He's been clutch. Batting sixth at third base, Mike Shannon. Dahl Maxfield bats seventh, plays short. The right fielder, Roger Maris, bats eighth. Bob Gibson bats ninth. On the mound, as we stated earlier, Aaron Loup. Loup pitched out of the pen, didn't do well. We're going to give him the start here in Game 7, 6-0, .95 ERA. Short leash on Brandon Loup. McCann behind the plate for the Metropolitans. Pete Alonso at first. Javier Baez, second. Left side for the Mets. Lindor's the shortstop. Jonathan Villar, the third baseman. Dominic Smith, who had that huge home run in Game 6 to tie the game off Bryles, is in left. Brandon Nimmo, center. Closing out the outfield in right field, Michael Conforto. Lou Brock to lead things off. Loup is a lefty. This is a lefty-lefty matchup. You want to keep Brock off the base paths. The pitch to Brock. Brock smashes a line drive at Baez. He takes a step to his right, makes the catch. It was a lunging step, one down. Stepping to the plate, second baseman Julian Javier. The right-hander awaits the Loup offering. Pitch homeward bound to Javier. Javier lines out to Lindor. So far, Aaron Loup has not fooled anyone. Line out to second, line out to short. 2 outs. Loup and the Mets have to feel very fortunate with that. Base is empty. Curt Flood steps to the plate. Right-hand batting center fielder. McCann sets up on the inside. The windup and the pitch to Curt Flood. Flood pulls it down to third. Villar up with it across the diamond to Alonso. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We go to the top of the second. No score. Game 7. Series tied at 3. Winner take all from St. Louis. The 2021 Metropolitans against the 1968 Cardinals. At the ballpark, Steeler fan 1933, our good friend Matt, and Philip Reynolds. No, I have not played hoops when it comes to Strat-o-matic in a long time because it does not work on my PC. I wish it did work. It's a fun game. For the Mets, Conforto, Baez, and Smith to face Bob Gibson. Conforto digs in the left-hander's batter's box. The violent windup and the pitch from Bob Gibson. Conforto makes contact, pulls it towards the right side. Cepeda. Oh, it gets through. It gets through. Why did the chart not pop up? Strat did something weird when I started the game. All right, let's quickly go to options. That split cards are automatic. I don't want to do manual. It's like it reset my settings. Tacitile split cards. Oh well, we'll just leave it at that. It is what it is. Conforto at first, no outs for Javier Baez. Baez D hit and run and a D bunter. He has 31 homers. He's going to swing the stick. Cardinals looking to turn 2 in the infield. The pitch to Javier Baez. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Baez hits nothing but air. Third strikeout for Bob Gibson. 1 out, 1 on. Dominic Smith, game-tying homer. Back in New York in Game 6 off Nelson Bryles. The pitch to Smith from Gibby. Gibson, fastball. Smith late on the pitch. He sends it to left. Conforto, 1 through 14. We're going to send him 70% chance, and he gets in there. So the split worked there. Okay, maybe it was just whatever the ball hit to Cepeda. Just did it automatically. It should bring up the other one, though. Cepeda holding on Smith. Conforto went first to third on the Smith single to left. Again, he was late on the fastball, but fought it off to left. Jonathan Villar at the plate. Let's see if the Mets can get a lead here. Double play gets the Cardinals out of it. Gibson with a stern look at McCarver. The pitch to Jonathan Villar trying to give the Mets a lead. Breaking pitch. Oh, he froze him. He set him up beautifully. Fastball, then goes breaking pitch. McCarver framed it. Another strikeout for Bob Gibson. He has 4. 2 outs, runners on the corners for the Mets. Number 8 batter, James McCann. McCarver started to think about going out to the mound, and Gibson just glared him back. They're not going to pitch around McCann, I don't think. Gibson deals quickly to the Mets catcher. McCann jumps on the fastball, sends it deep to right. Roger Ramirez racing back. He leaps, bangs into the wall, and he makes the catch. The Mets strand 2. What a catch by Maris in right. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Game 7 knotted at 3 this series. For the Cardinals, it's Cepeda, McCarver, and Shannon. Loop on the mound for his second inning of work. A scary 1-2-3 inning. 2 lineouts. He's good for not much. The pitch to the baby bull, Cepeda. Cepeda pulls it to left. Dominic Smith coming in. 1 down. That'll bring up the left-hand batting catcher, Timmy McCarver. McCarver's been clutch in this series. McCann goes through the signs. Loop nods his head. He rocks and deals to Tim McCarver. McCarver hits it to the right side, and Baez throws to first for the out. So somehow Strat reset one of my settings because that chart's not coming up. I don't think we can fix that now. I don't think we can fix that. All right, that's the way it is. It's going to be, we're not going to see it. 2 outs. Loop looking for his second 1-2-3 inning. Have to get through Mike Shannon. The Cardinal third baseman sets himself in the right-hander's batter's box. The pitch to Shannon. Shannon battles Aaron Loop for a walk. Inning stays alive. Shannon at first. Do we want to hold him on? Held 10%. No, we're not going to hold him on. The number 7 batter, Dahl Maxfield at the plate. On deck, Roger Maris. Loop looks to first. Alonso playing behind him, so I don't know why Loop looked to first. Now in at the plate. The pitch to Dahl Maxfield with 2 outs. Hard hit ball to short. Lindor throws to Alonso, side retired. We go to the top of the third, no score. Game 7. Winner take all. Between the 2021 Mets and the 1968 Cardinals. It was that Herculean effort in Game 6. 10 innings. Was it 10 innings? I think it was 10 innings that deGrom went, and he finally got a decision after 2 no decisions. Pitched 3 games. He's 1-0. He struck out, I believe it's 38 Cardinals. So it's Loup, then the top of the order, Nimmo and Lindor. The pitch to Aaron Loup from Bob Gibson. Gibson makes quick work of Loup. Strike 3, fastball. K number 5 for Gibson. Top of the order, Brandon Nimmo 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim in the first. The pitch from Gibby to Nimmo. Nimmo strikes this ball well. Center field, Flood's not going to get there. It's going to bounce off the wall. Brandon Nimmo has a 1-out double. Mets threatening to take the lead here in Game 6. Francisco Lindor 0 for 1 with a flyout. The pitch to Lindor. Gibson pours it in. Lindor! Single to right. Nimmo scores! They wave him around. Maris's throw is cut off. 1-0 Mets. So the Mets take the lead off Bob Gibson with 1 out in the top of the third. Lindor claps his hands at first base. Mark Jones has joined us, confidant and manager of Primo Canera. Says, gotta favor Gibson in this one. As he says that, the Mets score. The pitch to Pete Alonso, 0 for 1. Big Pete. Hard shot to Maxville, to Javier, to Cepeda. Double play, inning over. 6-4-3. Gibson not happy with himself. Gives up the 1-out single that produces fruit for the Mets. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Metropolitans. For the 1968 Cardinals, it will be Maris, Gibson, the top of the order, Lou Brock to face Aaron Loup. Lefty-lefty matchup. Loup to Maris. Maris pulls it to the right side. Will Alonso make the play? He does. He flips to Aaron Loup, covering the bag, 1 down. Bob Gibson steps to the plate for the first time. Loup looking for revenge. Fastball to Gibby. And that's going to be a strikeout. Gibson doesn't like the call. McCann framed it well. Loup has struck out his first batter. 2 outs. Base is empty. Top of the order, Lou Brock. Brock lined out to second in his first at-bat. The windup and the pitch to Brock. Brock chops it to Baez. Over to Alonso. Another good inning for Aaron Loup, and he is tired, but he's given us 3 innings. We will go to the bullpen. For the Mets, Mets have bullpen action up. Conforto, Baez, and Smith to face Bob Gibson. Conforto 1 for 1. It was a single. Here's the pitch to Conforto. Gibson goes breaking pitch, setting it up nicely. Strike 3. Oh, did that bend? Another K for Gibson. That is 6. 1 out, base is empty. Julian Javier was a strikeout victim. Gibson, the violent windup and the pitch to Javier. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Gibson. So far, Gibby has mowed down 7 Metropolitans. 2 outs, base is empty for Dominic Smith. He was late on a fastball, but he singled to left, and that allowed Conforto to go first to third, and he would score on a single. Back in the third. Here's the pitch to Dominic Smith. Fastball. Swing and oh, he sends that ball deep and foul. Oh, he just missed a homer. Gibson fires in another fastball. Swing and a miss. Gibson has struck out 8. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Mets. Loup is tired. Let's just take a look at his card real quick. Against righties, so the 7 turns into a hit on the 5. That's it. 7 turns into a hit on the 5. Against lefties, the 7 and 8 turns into a hit on the 4 column. You know, he gave us 3 innings. He's given us 3 innings. And he's tired. We're going to stick with him. Let's stay away from that 5 column and that 7. Which, again, 3 and a 4. And a 5 and a 2. Gives you a 7, so... We're going to stick with Loop. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but we're going to... Here's the pitch to Julian Javier. Stay away from the 5. And we do. Line shot right at Lindor. Oh, boy. 1 out. Here's Curt Flood, and I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that is it. We're going to our pen. So they have... Coming up, righty, righty, lefty, righty. We're going to go with... Wow. Familia. He can give us an inning. We only need 2 more outs. 3-9-4. May. Hand's a lefty. Save him for a lefty. Rich Hill's a starter. Stroman's a starter. And he's a lefty. God. I'm going Jeurys Familia here. We're going Jeurys Familia. We're not going to double switch. So Jeurys Familia, Loop is done. 4 1/3 innings. 3 1/3 innings. Scoreless ball. And he gave up no hits. So with 1 out, Familia is done with his warm-up tosses. Familia in 2021, 9-4 with 1 save, 3.94 ERA. He's a right-handed hurler. He'll face Curt Flood, who's 0 for 1. He grounded out. The pitch to Flood from Familia. Another ground ball towards short. Lindor towards his right. Has it over to Alonso. 2 down. Base is empty for the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Familia quickly to Cepeda. Cepeda. Hard hit ball to third. Villar. Over to Alonso. Side is retired. We go to the top of the 5th. 1-0 Mets. For the Metropolitans, trying to add to that precarious 1-0 lead. Bottom third of the order. Villar, McCann, and Familia. Villar is 0 for 1. Gibson struck him out. Gibson has 8 strikeouts. He rocks and deals to Jonathan Villar. Villar makes contact. Hits it to the right side. Cepeda with the play. Takes it to the bag himself. 1 out. Stepping to the right-hander's batter's box, the Mets catcher, James McCann. McCann 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the pitch from Gibson to McCann. McCann late on a fastball, flares it to right. Maris coming in, 2 down. Familia will bat. 2 outs, base is empty for Jeurys Familia. Gibson looks to mow down Familia. Familia makes contact. A leaping catch by Maxwell at short, robbing Jeurys Familia of a hit. 1, 2, 3, go the Mets. We go to the bottom of the 5th, Game 7. Mets trying to upset the 68 Cardinals. The 2021 Mets lead 1-0. Familia back up on the bump, determined to do his job. He will face McCarver, the lefty, then Shannon and Maxwell, 2 right-handed sticks. McCarver 0 for 1. The windup and the pitch from Familia to Tim McCarver. Popped up, foul territory. Villar going towards the stands. The Mets' third baseman makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Mike Shannon. Shannon walked off Aaron Loop. The pitch to Shannon. Breaking pitch. Swing and a miss. Familia strikes out Shannon. 2 outs. Base is empty for Dahl Maxwell. Maxwell grounded out. McCann goes through the signs. Familia shakes him off. He shakes him off again. Now he nods his head. The leg kick and the delivery to Dahl Maxwell, trying to keep the inning alive for the Cardinals, and he will. Base hit up the middle, past the dive of Baez. McCann none too happy with Familia, who shook him off twice and wanted to go with the breaking pitch. McCann wanted the fastball, it seemed. Tying run at first, Roger Maris at the plate. Alonso, I believe, is playing behind. Yes, he is. Maxville, Familia. Full attention to Maris at the plate. He's ready to work. He deals to Maris. Maris. Swing and a miss. He blows the fastball past Maris, as McCann wanted the one, and he got it. The Cardinals get their first hit in the bottom of the fifth, but no runs. Top of the sixth, Mets pitching, throwing a one-hit shutout. They lead 1-0. Game 7, winner take all. For the Mets, top of the order to face Bob Gibson, Nemo, Lindor, and Alonso. Nemo 1 for 2 with a double. The windup and the pitch from Gibson to Nemo. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 for Bob Gibson. 1 out, base is empty for the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2. He knocked in the only run. A single off Gibson in the third. The pitch from Gibby to Lindor. And he's going to do it again. That ball is a gap shot between Flood and Maris. Lindor, heading for second, takes a wide turn, dives back as the throw comes in behind him. A 1-out double for Francisco Lindor. Mets looking to get a huge insurance run. Pete Alonso steps to the plate. Alonso 0 for 2, a strikeout and a double play. On deck, Michael Conforto. Will they walk Alonso to set up a double play? Gibson wants to work against Alonso. Fastball. He's late. That ball's deep to right. Maris leaps and he's got it. Unbelievable. Wait a second. It pops out of his glove. Alonso racing around the bag. He's around second, slides into third. The Mets take a 2-0 lead. It looked like Maris made another miraculous catch. Smashes into the wall. The ball came loose. It is 2-0 Mets. And they're going to give an error to Roger Maris. Holy cow. With 1 out and a 2-0 lead by the 2021 Mets, the 68 Cardinals bring their infield in. Conforto can make it 3-0. He's 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Gibson looking for the K. The pitch to Conforto. Conforto makes solid contact. Rips it down the line. 3-0 Mets. Maris cuts it off before it goes into the corner. Conforto took a wide turn but went back to first. The Mets are up 3-0. Still only 1 out. Gibson on the ropes. Baez 0 for 2. The pitch to Javier Baez. Mets looking to keep it going. That is a deep fly ball. Left field. Brock going back. He jumps. He's got it. Brock just robbed the Mets and Baez of a 2-run homer. That could be a huge play. He has just kept the Cardinals in this game. Unbelievable. We have seen two unbelievable. Maris almost made an unbelievable catch for a second time and right, but he smashed into the wall. A ball came out of his glove. Conforto winds up at third on the 3-base error by Maris. I'm sorry, Alonso winded up at third. Lindor scored from first. And Conforto singles, 3-0, 2 outs. Brock just robs a homer off the stick of Baez. Here's the pitch to Dominic Smith, 1 for 2. What a wild, woolly inning fastball. Outside corner, McCarver frames it, strike 3. I believe that's 10 Ks for Gibson. But the Mets plate 2. The 2021 Mets 3, the 68 Cardinals nothing. Game 7, winner take all. Familia back up on the bump in relief of Aaron Loop. Cardinals have only been able to get 1 hit off Mets pitching, as it's now become a bullpen game. Loop was perfect. Actually, he walked 1. Familia gave up the first hit. Will they stick with Gibby down 3-0? They are. The pitch to Gibson. And Gibson lines a single to center. So Bob Gibson trying to help his own cause. He's at first, top of the order, Lou Brock. Familia to Brock, who's 0 for 2. He's hoping for the double play. Ground ball to first. Alonso to his left. His only play is to first as he flips to Familia. 1 out. Gibson advances to second. 3-0 Mets. Julian Javier's 0 for 2. 2 lineouts off Aaron Loop. Here's the pitch to Javier. Javier has a little bit of pop. Fastball. Not there. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. Gibson will be off on contact. He's a very good base runner. Cardinals fans wanting a hit. Kurt Flood 0 for 2. Familia to Flood. Trying to end the inning. Hard hit ball to Lindor at short. He gobbles it up. Throws to Alonso. Side retired. We go to the top of the 7th. 3-0 Mets. For the Mets, bottom third, Villar, McCann, and Familia. Villar 0 for 2. Gibson back on the bump. I believe he's only given up 1 earned run. Let's just check that out quickly. Earned runs. Only 1 earned run. So 2 out of the 3 runs are unearned. What a tough start for Gibby. The pitch to Jonathan Villar from Bob Gibson. Ball hit towards short. Maxville, can he make the play? Yes, he does. Cepeda scoops it out of the dirt. 1 out. James McCann, Mets catcher, 0 for 2. 2 flyouts. The windup and the pitch from Gibson to McCann. 1 hopper, back to Gibby. Gibby throws to Cepeda, 2 away. Do we want to stick with Familia? We will. The pitch to Familia. He was robbed of a hit. Grounder to Maxville, to his right. Over to Cepeda. 1, 2, 3, go the Mets. Cardinals fans, they're getting a bit antsy. They're down 3-0. Let's go to the trivia question as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Who led the Boston Braves pitching staff in 1911 with a record of 7-18? I guess the Boston Braves were horrific in 1911. Who led the Boston Braves pitching staff in 1911 with a record of 7 wins, 18 losses? I don't know. Ponder that as I sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game here in St. Louis. Take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root, root, root. For the Cardinals, if they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Let's see who led the Boston Braves pitching staff in 1911 with a 7-win, 18-loss record. Buster Brown. Wasn't there a shoe named after Buster Brown? Bottom of the 7th, Cardinals looking up at the scoreboard. They're down 3-0. Cepeda 0 for 2. The windup and the pitch to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. And Cepeda crushes that ball to left center. Smith on the move. He leaps. I think that's gone, and it is. Orlando Cepeda jumps on that fastball by Jeurys Familia and sends it bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Boom goes the ball, and Cepeda touches the ball. It's now 3-1 Mets. What a shot by Cepeda. Smith went leaping, but it was well into the stands. Mets bullpen, they're ready. Familia to McCarver, who's 0 for 2. Strike 3 looking. McCarver barks at the home plate umpire, but they're not going to change the call. McCann framed it beautifully, and here comes the change for the Metropolitans. So Familia gives up the homer. Now we have Shannon, Maxville, Maris. I think the computer will definitely pinch hit for Gibby. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Homer by Cepeda puts the Cardinals on the board. Mets with a 2-run lead. So those 2 unearned runs come horribly into play now for the Cardinals. He had started 1 game, so he must have pitched out of the pen. Drew Smith, 3-1, only 1 start, 41. He had to pitch out of the pen. 2.40. Trevor May, 4 saves. He's a righty. And he's tough on righties. We're going to go Trevor May. Let's check out the compare. Familia. So let's take a look. We're going to go Trevor May here. Let's go Drew Smith here. On base 218. I like that. Trevor May. Where's Trevor May? 265. We're going to go Drew Smith. So Shannon. 229. Maxwell, I mean. We're going Drew Smith. So Drew Smith will come in the game. Familia's out. Gave us some innings. Did give up the home run to Cepeda. Here's the right-handed hurler, Drew Smith, 3-1 in 1 start. So he pitched predominantly out of the pen through 41 innings, 2.40 ERA. He did give up 7 gopher balls, though. 1 out, no one on. 3-1 Mets. Shannon at the plate. Shannon had 15 homers in 68, so he has some pop. McCann has a word with Drew Smith after the warm-up. Tosses. Back behind the plate. Squats down, sets the target. The pitch to Mike Shannon. Shannon. Base hit to center. Tying run comes to the plate in Maxville. Double play gets the Mets out of this. Smith takes a deep breath. Alonso playing behind Shannon. Is he playing behind Shannon? Yes, he is. Do we want to hold? No, we're going to play behind him. The pitch to Maxville from Drew Smith. Hard hit ball to Alonso, to Lindor. Back to Alonso. Double play. Inning is over. 3-6-3. Drew Smith does his J-O-B. We go to the top of the 8th. 3-1 Mets. Gibson back on the bump. Top of the 8th. Top of the order for the Mets. Nemo, Lindor, and Alonso. Those 2 unearned runs are haunting the Cardinals and Gibson at the moment. 3-1 Mets. Nemo 1 for 3 with a double. He struck out twice. The pitch from Gibson to Brandon Nemo. Nemo battles Gibby for a walk. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's flown out, singled in a run, and doubled. Cardinals hoping to turn 2 in the infield. The pitch to Lindor. Gibson pours it in, but he's going to miss. Inside. Another walk. Nemo to second, Lindor to first. Alonso at the plate. 0 for 3, but it was Maris leaping and crashing into the right field wall. He looked to make a sensational catch, but the ball popped free. Lindor scored all the way from first. Alonso, 3-base error, wound up on third. The pitch to Big Pete Alonso, trying to break this game wide open, and he will. That is a crush shot to center. It's going to be off the wall. He just missed a homer. We're going to try to have Lindor score from first. The relay throw, and he's out! He is out, but the Mets get another run on the Alonso double. We needed a 15 or lower. We got a 16, but it's 4-1 Mets. Big run there. 2 outs. Alonso at second. Conforto 2 for 3 with a ribby. Gibson rocks and fires to Michael Conforto. Conforto's going to single up the middle. We're waving Alonso with 2 outs. And, oh, they put the brakes on him. Flood put a hell of a charge. Throws it in. Wow, I would have sent him. But obviously, they put the brakes on. 4-1, 2 outs. Alonso at third. Conforto at first. Baez 0 for 3. The pitch to Baez. Baez rips a single to left. Alonso jogs in. 5-1. We're going to hold everybody. Mets, there is much jubilation and jocularity in that dugout. They're sensing a Game 7 victory and an upset over the 68 Cardinals. In this one-and-done series tied at 3. deGrom in his huge effort in Game 6. 10 innings. He got the win. If the Mets win this series, and it looks like they will, deGrom will be the MVP. 2 outs. Dominic Smith 1 for 3, a single and 2 strikeouts. Gibson to Smith. Runners will be off on contact. Line shot at Javier. The side is retired, but the Mets plate 2. It could have been 3. They had a runner thrown out at the plate on the relay. Bottom of the 8th. 5. Oh, there's only 2 outs. My faux pas. The pitch to Villar 0 for 3. Does he get off the schneid? Ball hit towards short. Maxfield to his left, goes into the dive, pops up, throws, not in time. Villar beats it out for an infield hit. Bases loaded. 2 outs. McCann 0 for 3. Gibson. 1 hopper back to Gibby. Over to first, side is retired. The Mets leave them loaded. We now go to the bottom of the 8th. 2 runs for the Mets, though. 5-1, 2021 Mets over the 68 Cardinals. Cardinals have 6 outs to tie or go ahead and win. Maris 0 for 2. Smith to Maris. Maris rips a single to center. Nemo plays it on a hop, throws it back in. Bob Gibson, they're going to pinch hit for Gibby. Stepping to the plate, Johnny Edwards, 239. He did have 3 homers and 29 ribbies, 9 doubles, and a triple. Let's look at our pen now. So Castro had... No, not him. Diaz had the 32 saves. And we have Hand. He had 21 saves, and he's a lefty. So Edwards is a lefty. Diaz is a righty, which we figured that. Hill. But he's a starter. But we have it so we can bring anybody in. Castro. He's a reliever. Hill's a 5L, but we just want him to get this guy out. And maybe Brock. Let's go to the compare. Go to other. Drew Smith not bad against. That's only 24% chance, almost 25% chance. But let's go with, let's just say Hill. 232, and again, he's a starter. Really didn't pitch out of the pen. Let's take a look at. Was it Diaz? It was Diaz, I think. 238. Oh, Diaz throws righty. He's a righty, but he's tough on lefties. It's Castro. I looked at the wrong guy. Oh, no, he's the same thing. He's tough on lefties. We're going Rich Hill. Rich Hill's coming in. All hands on deck. It's going to be Rich Hill coming out of the pen. He was 7-8, 31 starts. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1 out, 1 on, 5-1 Mets. Hill to Edwards, the pinch hitter. Pops it up. Foul territory. Third base side. Villar's there. 2 outs. Yes, Rich Hill. All right. Top of the order, Lou Brock. Hill to Brock, trying to get out of this inning. That ball's hit the Baez. Can Baez make the play? And it's a double play. Yes, Baez to Lindor. Over to Alonso. Unbelievable. Top of the ninth, 5-1 Mets. The Cardinals go to Mike Torres. Will go on to pitch for the Red Sox in 1978. Mike Torres trying to keep it a 4-run deficit, 2-1 in 2 starts. Wow. Rich Hill, obviously he's not going to hit. Let's go here. Let's go home team. Who do they have? They have righty. Yeah, he's not, obviously not going to hit. So Rich Hill gets the double play ball, inning over after the pop out. Good job by Hill. Torres is a righty, tough on lefties. We're going to go with J.D. Davis to pinch hit for Rich Hill. Davis right-handed stick, 285 and 179 at-bats, 5 homers, 23 ribbies, 5-1 Mets. Torres to J.D. Davis. Davis pulls it down to third. Can Shannon make the play? Yes, he does. Makes it look routine, 1 down. Top of the order, Brandon Nimmo 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. He struck out twice. 5-1 Mets. Cardinals are down to their final 3 outs. Torres to Nimmo. Nimmo works a walk. Lindor 2 for 3. The pitch to Francisco Lindor. Late on the pitch. Fly ball, shallow left. Brock comes in, 2 down. Nimmo retreats to first. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, has joined us. Hope all is well. D. Scott. The pitch to Big Pete Alonso. Big Pete! Jacks it. Left field, Brock going back. And he has it. Right in front of the wall. Bottom of the ninth, 5-1 Mets. Due up for the Cardinals. Javier Flood Cepeda. Javier Flood and Cepeda. There was an off day. We're going to Jacob deGrom for the save. We're going Jacob deGrom for the save. Diaz had 32 saves, but lefties. We're going Jacob deGrom for the save. Here comes deGrom. He said he could give them an inning or 2. deGrom. 3 starts, 1-0. 2 no decisions. He should have won all 3 games. What a mammoth effort. A Herculean effort by deGrom in Game 6. He went 10 innings for the win. Javier 0 for 3. deGrom to Javier. Fastball. Swing and a miss. The Cardinals are down to their final 2 outs. The ball goes back to deGrom after the Mets throw it around. Curt Flood 0 for 3. deGrom takes a deep breath. He kicks and fires to Curt Flood. Flood rips a single into left. Flood at first. Cepeda 1 for 3. Hit a homer off Familia. Double play ends it. Here's the pitch to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda, fly ball, shallow left. Dominic Smith comes in. He squeezes it. 2 down as Flood retreats to first. deGrom looking to close it out here. McCarver 0 for 3. The pitch to Timmy McCarver. Fastball. Swing and a miss. The Mets take Game 7. deGrom gets the final 3 outs. The New York Mets take the series 4 games to 3 with a 5-1 victory over Bob Gibson and the Cardinals in a bullpen game. The huge play, the 3-base error by Roger Marison Wright, when he looked to rob Pete Alonso of possibly a homer, but definitely extra bases, went crashing into the wall when he leaped. The ball came out. Alonso kept running. Lindor scored all the way from first, opening up the floodgates. 5-1 Mets. Unbelievable. The Mets of 2021, with Jacob deGrom doing the honors, getting the final 3 outs. He did give up a hit to Flood. The Mets defeat the 68 Cardinals and Bob Gibson in the best of 7, 4 games to 3. The win goes to Rich Hill. The loss goes to Gibson. 5 runs, 3 of them were earned. He struck out 10. Mike Torres pitched the top of the 9th, giving up no hits, no runs, did walk 1. Aaron Loop, 3 1/3 hitless innings, walking 1, striking out 1. Familia gave us 3 innings, 3 hits. The homer off the bat of Cepeda, the only run the 68 Cardinals would score. Drew Smith gave us 2/3 of an inning. He did give up 2 hits. Hill gave us an inning. He got the win. And deGrom closes it out in the 9th. Striking out 2. He did give up a hit to Flood, but the Mets win 4 games to 3. As Steeler fan 1933 says, good job, Al. Surprising series win for the Mets. That's the way you should use Jacob deGrom. Actually, he's always hurt, but that's the beauty of playing these games. Regardless of what game you like to play, we can try different things and play it the way we want. So Jacob deGrom is the MVP in this best of 7. Nemo, 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Lindor, 2 for 4 with a run scored and a ribby. Pete Alonso, 1 for 5, 2 runs scored and a ribby. Michael Conforto, 3 for 4 with a ribby. Baez, 1 for 4 with a ribby. Dominic Smith, 1 for 4. Jonathan Villar, 1 for 4. McCann, 0 for 4. Aaron Loop, 0 for 1. Familia, 0 for 2. Smith, Hill, pitch did not hit. Davis, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. deGrom got the final outs in the bottom of the 9th. He did not hit. The Mets, in their victory that took this series 4 games to 3, 36 at-bats, 5 runs, though only 3 were earned. Was it only 3? Yes, only 3 were earned. 10 hits, 4 ribbies. Lou Brock, 0 for 4. Julian Javier, 0 for 4. Curt Flood, 1 for 4. Cepeda, 1 for 4 with a homer. McCarver, 0 for 4. Shannon, 1 for 2. Maxville, 1 for 3. Maris, 1 for 3. Gibson, 1 for 2. Edwards, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Torres pitched the 9th, did not bat. The Cardinals, that anemic offense of 1968, only produced 1 run, a homer off the bat of Cepeda, only had 6 hits in 31 at-bats. There you have it. The 2021 Mets behind Jacob deGrom take the best of 7, 4 games to 3 over the 1968 National League champions and Bob Gibson. Jake Cruz has joined us. Hope all is well. He says, Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, my friend. I'd like to thank everyone for their time. Greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Also, check out the other wonderful content creators in our community. Become a member of the FOC. Friends of the community, friends of the channel. How do you do that? You subscribe to the channels, myself and others, and you are FOC. So thank you to Jake Cruz, Steeler Fan 1933, our good friend Matt, D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, Mark Jones, Philip Reynolds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless the Mets. We pull it off with the 2021 Mets. We win 4 games to 3, and we use Jacob deGrom the way we wanted. Because you can do that with whatever baseball game you like to play, if you so choose to do what I did. Till next time, I love you all, and peace!